Thank you all for joining us today. We're live at Horizon Park in North Bismarck, and we're here to check out some outdoor fitness equipment that the Bismarck Parks and Rec District has in place here. And we're really excited to show off some of these outdoor fitness facilities and how you can use those to stay fit and enjoy the outdoors here in North Dakota during the summer months. So we hope you enjoy it and we hope you learn a few things from this. But we are going to visit with the folks from the Bismarck Parks and Rec District in just a second. But before we do that, we're going to call on our State Director, Josh Aspig, to talk to us a little bit about how AARP has got involved in the outdoor fitness equipment world as well. So Josh, welcome.
Well, thank you, Doreen. And in the spirit of the sun, I am wearing my sunglasses too, but I will take them off. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to read what I'm supposed to say. It's great to be here, Doreen, to talk about the AARP Fit Lot. And, you know, AARP works to promote the health and wellness. And in celebration of our 60th anniversary, AARP was lucky enough to install fit lots in every state in the country, as well as the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. And the fit lot is the park that was installed in North Dakota. Bismarck was chosen to be the location. And in Bismarck, it's on the corner of 4th Century Avenue. And we partnered with our speakers today, the Bismarck Park and Recreation District, to install that park, but also to conduct free fit lot classes and instruction to people in the community. So we put together a short video to help you understand the fit lot.
Joanne Jenkins, who is the CEO of AARP, there's an internal celebration of the 60th year of AARP, but she wanted to extend that a little bit further and put one of these fit lots to celebrate the 60th in every state. And Bismarck was the very lucky recipient of the fit lot for North Dakota.
Just come and see what it's all about. Come and find out what's going on. You don't have to always participate. I know, like for instance, the pickleball, not everybody tried it, but they came and they saw what was going on. And even the kayaking and the stand-up paddleboarding, I didn't try the stand-up paddleboarding at the time, but those types of things, you can at least see what it's like and decide whether or not you want to participate. But just meeting up with people, and now when I come, I know some of the folks, especially the people from AARP, and I know some of the people that are here, you know, just here enjoying it. So it's a great opportunity to get people out.
Oh gosh, that was great. Thanks for sharing that, Josh. That just brings back fun memories from last week. That was such a fun event, and we hope you'll all check out the Fit Lot. If you're in Bismarck, it's, as he said, it's on the corner of 4th and Century. And there are lots of other communities that also have outdoor fitness equipment, including Mandan, West Fargo, Minot, Dickinson, and Devil's Lake, and probably others as well. So check it out with your park district and see if something like that might be available to you in your community. But now it's time for us to visit with Lindsay Berg and Mike Wald from the Bismarck Parks and Rec District and welcome them here to Horizon Park. And Lindsay, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself and the work that you do for Bismarck Parks and Rec.
So I have been with Bismarck Parks and Rec for 10 years. I graduated from NDSU with an exercise science degree. So I've been in the fitness industry for a little over 20 years now. So yeah, it's great to be a part of this.
Thanks, Lindsay. And now, Mike, it's your turn. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Mike Wald. I'm the Facilities and Programs Director for the Bismarck Parks and Recreation District. I've been with the district for 27 years. I'm from Bismarck originally, and it's a great place to recreate. Got a lot of great trails and parks to take advantage of. So it's come visit us and enjoy a good time.
Awesome. Well, thanks. Well, we're really eager to learn more about the fitness equipment that we have out here and stuff that's popping up in parks all over the state. So we're going to have Lindsay demonstrate, and right behind me, she's going to tell a little bit about this seated chest press, I believe it's called. So
Yes.
Lindsay, take it away.
Yep, so this is a seated chest press. One pointer to show you is all the machines do have these little explanations of what the machine is, the muscles they're working. There's even a little QR code you can put your phone up to and it'll show you a little video. This even has an guideline and recommended reps of how many reps to do for your exercise. So if you don't remember what you're being shown in the video, you can always refer back to these charts on the machine. So this chest press is going to work your upper body, your chest, your arms, and then you want to keep your core tight, your back is straight. There's two different handle grips here. So if this handle is going to, if it's above your shoulders, it's too high. So for taller individuals, this would be a good option. Otherwise, if it's above your shoulders, you're going to want to take that lower option. But again, use what's comfortable for you. Nothing should be hurting as you're grabbing onto these handles. And you're going to just exhale and you're going to press yourself forward and back down. So it's just going to be slow and controlled. So you don't want to be a jerky movement, nothing super fast, just nice, slow and controlled.
Very cool. And you're using your own body weight to get a workout.
Yes.
Very cool. Well, let's move on to the next piece of equipment here. We've got another piece that is actually designed for folks who are in wheelchairs. So let's talk a little bit about this one.
Okay, yes. So this one is going to work more of your shoulders again, and it's going to give you that range of motion where you're kind of cycling your arms. So right now I'm standing, but this is meant for somebody sitting in a wheelchair. So they're going to be reaching up and kind of circling out.
Okay, very good, very good. Mike, anything to add to that? I know that you guys pick out this equipment based on, you know, needs. I know all the different parks have different pieces, and like down at Kiwanis Park, you've got some other pieces that provide different activities.
Types. And so just about everybody coming to one of these pieces of equipment is going to get a good workout. One of the things that Doreen mentioned was we do have 3 parks currently, Horizon, that we're at right now. We have FitLot equipment that was mentioned earlier at the JC Park. And then we have going to be installing them down at Sertoma. And Kiwanis Park has many pieces of equipment there for anybody to take advantage of and become a destination. People walk there and get a good workout, and they're able to walk home afterwards.
That's cool. Down at Kiwanis, there's a stair stepper one that's really quite fun, and another leg press that uses your body weight as well. So there's just some really cool equipment all over town. And now Lindsay's going to show us one other piece that we have here at Horizon Park. So Lindsay, take it away on this one.
Yes, so this piece, there's 2 different options here. There's a pull-up bar. So there's little steppers here, so you can reach up, grab the bars, and if you're able to, you're going to pull yourself up and do pull-ups. That's going to, again, work your upper body and your upper back. Back here is going to be a Roman chair. This is going to focus mainly on your abdomen and your core. And with this one, you are going to use the steppers on the bottom. You're going to have your hands up and your forearms are going to stay matted. You're going to kind of lean back and you're going to be able to just bring your knees and tuck in.
Ooh.
And that will work also your upper body as you stabilize yourself.
It's gonna work a lot of stuff right there, what you're doing, Lindsay. Way to go. So Lindsay's an instructor for Bismarck Parks and Rec, and she has been doing all the stuff over at the FitLot and working with other instructors as well to provide some instruction. There's some drop-in classes. There's some other things that you can do, but yeah, so I think more and more, we're probably going to see more and more use of this, because I tell you what, in the summer, all of us in North Dakota want to be outside as much as possible. So Mike, do you see this kind of being a future thing, as even a growing type industry?
I think so. And I think it's one of the things that, you know, as we develop parks throughout the city, you know, we'll take a look at where we can, you know, place them throughout the city of Bismarck and spread them around. So, you know, multiple neighborhoods will have the opportunity to have the equipment like this. But again, like Lindsay showed, a lot of these, or just about all the equipment that you'll find, exercise equipment outside of these parks, are going to be by your own weight. So you're going to be, you know, able to control what and how much you do. And there are some, I know at the Fit Lot at JC Park, that you can adjust the tension on some of them, but for the majority of them, they're going to be on your own weight. So that comes in really handy. That's nice.
That is cool. They're really fun to use. And, you know, if you're out for a walk, you can kind of take a break, hop on a machine or two, and just kind of get that added benefit that you might not get otherwise. Josh, we're going to ask you to come back on and ask some questions that you might be seeing pop up in there for us, and we'll get Mike and Lindsay to address those.
Well, first of all, Lindsay, you're a lot stronger than me doing that Roman chair as part of that. That was awesome, and thank you for doing the demonstration. We got a couple of questions, and I'll probably pitch this first one to Lindsay, I think. We had mentioned, or I believe I had mentioned in the onset about the Fit Lot, and that there's Fit Lot classes. And so how do people sign up for those Fit Lot classes in and around Bismarck, Mandan? Is there a specific way to do that?
So the easiest way would be to just go to the Biz Parks website, and it's right in the tab there where you should be able to just click and register for your class, and it shows all of the class options listed too.
Great.
Awesome.
And I see Haley just put that in the chat as well, the link to that. So those of you can access it there. If you're watching this on YouTube, we'll include it in the notes there. But great, thank you.
Excellent.
And those drop-in classes, oh, I'm sorry. Can I just ask
go
about
ahead.
the drop-in classes a little bit, Lindsay? Those run throughout the summer, right?
Yes. Yep. They'll be running through here July and August.
Awesome. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you, Lindsay. So there's another question that we've got here, and I want to make sure that we ask this. So, and we might cover this. I know, in fact, I know we're going to cover this a little bit later, but are there things you can do on regular playground equipment? Or Lindsay, any recommendations about if they don't have fitness equipment per se in either in their neighborhood in Bismarck, or if they're in a community that doesn't have the fitness equipment yet? Part one of the question is, are there recommendations or things they could do with regular playground equipment, Lindsay? And then the second part of that is, Mike, in Bismarck anyway, and I'm going to put you on the spot, how can people raise their hand if they want to see this stuff in their neighborhood? So let's start with the first part of that question. Lindsay, things people can do on regular playground equipment, or would you advise against that?
Yes. Well, it depends on your playground, and it depends on the individual and what you have to work with. But just for a seated bench, for example, there's lots of different things you can do on a seated bench, where you can do step ups, you can do squats, you can do push ups. We actually at Kiwanis Park, we do have an active bench there with a big platform of different exercise ideas that you can do on just a regular bench.
Cool. Well, thank you. So Mike, the second part of that question then, people are interested in seeing this in their neighborhood. You know, I know it's not in my neighborhood park, for example, and I know you guys are always doing long range planning, but how can folks raise their hand and say, hey, I'd like to see this in my neighborhood? Or if they don't live in Bismarck, let's say they live in another community, what's the best way to approach folks about how to ask for that?
Sure, that's a great question. You know, we are planning, you know, and looking years ahead at different areas that we can place parks at. I just think that, you know, if you or anybody just don't have to be from Bismarck, but in your community, reach out to your park district and say, hey, we're interested in potentially liking one in our park, and as we are as a park district plan for future parks, it's something that we can take a look at and see if it fits in with the scope in the neighborhood of where the park's going to be going. And you know, we're always looking at you know, to improve parks in different locations as well. So it's something that, you know, we'll definitely, if we get asked and a request comes through, you know, take a look at and see how it fits in our strategic plan.
That's great, Mike. Appreciate that. And we should have added the caveat when I asked the question of Lindsay and when she was demonstrating. Make sure you always consult with your doctor before starting any new fitness regimen to make sure you take care of yourself. I have one other question that I wanted to pitch to both Mike and Lindsay, and that is, do either of you have tips or tricks about how, you know, we talk a lot about habits and about just trying to get in the habit of doing this, and habits can be hard to form and even harder to break as part of it. And so any tips or tricks about somebody who this is scary, even seeing you demonstrate it and whatnot, it's still scary for them. You both talked about your long time being in and around parks and fitness. So any tips about how people who might want to start this after they've consulted with their physician, how to get started and make it a habit?
Yeah, I mean, I would say you just got to at some point do it, schedule it in, just like if you're going to take time to eat dinner, you know, schedule that in a half hour, start gradual. You don't have to do everything all at once. Just baby steps, doing things, or even observing first, if that is what makes you more comfortable, practicing some things at home. The first thing is to just do it and get it in your schedule and make it part of your routine.
Mike, anything to add?
I think one of the things that I've seen in my time at different fitness facilities within the park district is have a partner, have somebody that that you can go with, that you can trust, that you feel comfortable doing things in front of, as far as, you know, trying different equipment, trying different exercises, that sort of thing. And you're going to find you're going to hold each other accountable, and you're going to, you know, somebody, whether it's your wife or boyfriend, girlfriend, or, you know, a family member, you'll hold each other accountable if one person really doesn't feel like they want to go. I've seen it a lot where that other person gives them a nudge and says, hey, let's go, let's do this. And that again, like Lindsay said, that establishes that routine, and you're going to hold each other accountable, and pretty soon you're both going to be benefiting from it and enjoying your time, whether it's at the park or at a fitness facility.
Awesome. I don't have any more questions for now, Doreen. So thank you again, Lindsay and Mike.
Great. Thanks, Josh. And those are, some good responses. And that's, having that accountable partner out there, Mike, is really good. When you know somebody's waiting for you, you're going to get your tennis shoes on and get going out at the door. So that is awesome. So, hey, we've got just a really quick little video here from the AARP Fitness Ambassador, Denise Austin, and her daughter, Katie, showing what you can do in parks, even if there isn't this great outdoor equipment available to you. So Haley's going to roll that video for us right now, and we're going to see just a quick little 1.5-minute video.
Hi everybody, I'm Denise Austin, and I'm here today with my daughter Katie.
Hi everybody.
And we're gonna show you how to turn a walk into a total body workout.
After 2 or 3 minutes of walking, you're gonna wanna warm up your body with some side shuffles. Bend your knees just a little bit and work your lower body for a warm up.
Then the next one I love is walking lunges. Walk forward, lunge, stride, push away. This will help firm up your backside.
Next up, a mini squat jump with a high five at the top. A great combo move of cardio and toning, and making it fun with a high five.
The next one is a back lunge and a toe tap. It's a great partner exercise, getting the back legs and your thighs and buttocks.
And if you see a park bench on your walk, you can stop at it to do some tricep dips. If you want an extra challenge while you're doing the tricep dip, keep your legs straight. My mom is doing an easier modification.
With the legs bent. And then turn around and try a push-up right there on the park bench. These are great ways to firm your arms, chest, and shoulders.
After that, try to find a curb or a small step to work your lower body for some step ups. Great for your glutes, your thighs, and your legs.
Finish it off with a calf muscle stretch. Go down and lift back up.
So those are some great Tony moves that you can do on your next walk.
So go and give them a try.
Okay, that was great. Hey, thank you again to Mike Wald and to Lindsay Berg from the Bismarck Parks and Rec District. They were awesome in demonstrating these pieces of equipment today for us. And thanks to all of my colleagues, Josh Aspig, Janelle Mose, Marnie Peel, Wendy Hogue, and our intern Haley Volmer, who has just been a joy to be around and work with as well. So we appreciate all of the help behind the scenes at these things. So thank you all for joining us today for this Passport to Healthy Living outdoor fitness equipment event. And we hope you'll check out some outdoor fitness equipment in your neighborhood. Have a great day.